What's going on, guys? Your boy Tony Shen. I'm back with another stock plugin tutorial video. If you're new to this channel, this is basically a series where I make beats only using stock plugins. It's like really suitable for beginners to FL Studio or beat making because all the sounds are really easily accessible, and like we're not gonna overload your computer with a bunch of other software, so super easy to follow along with, and I go step by step. So there's that. Today, just going through some of my subscriber requests. I know I'm not gonna be able to hit all of them, but we're gonna go with a low pump, like hard, South Florida trap beat. But yeah, with that being said, we're gonna get straight to the video. And I know I'm recording this with my phone right now just because there's something wrong with my main camera, like the SD card or something, it won't record. So you're not gonna get a B-roll this time, but it's okay. I'm still gonna be step by step and go through everything. So with that being said, let's get straight to the video.
Yeah, so this does feel a little bit weird without my other camera on, but yeah, before we start, if just a reminder that if you're new to this channel, if you haven't done so already, please hit the subscribe button. It really means a lot to me. And then this is also a month, like October, like right now, if you're watching this video in October, I'm giving out a ton of free sounds just for all my subscribers. So like I have a melody kit and a link in the description free for you to download, and I also have a bunch of free drum kits. But let's get straight to the video. With a little pump or like smoke perp, like a hard, when you think of like South Florida, like those hard trap 808 beats, you want the melody to be pretty simple. And we'll pull up flex because there's like, you have a lot of easy to work with sounds. Just a quick overview, like it's basically like a FL Studio sampler library where you get a bunch of free sounds that you can download. A lot of them are free, some of them you have to buy, but like a lot of great sounds are free. And then how you would search through these sounds is like you have the tags feature. You can look for a specific type of sound, so we're actually gonna find like some type of pluck. So all you have to do is hit the pluck key, and then you have a bunch of sounds that you can look through, and then you can find like a style. So we're gonna go for like hard. For the main melody, we're looking for like a hard hitting pluck that has like a lot of energy just by the sound itself. So this is the preset that I found. It's called Unparody, and this is the melody we're gonna go with. Just something really simple and catchy and like really easy to vibe with, right? So the tempo, we can leave it at 130 because that's like a little pump tempo. And then we're just gonna click in the melody. Now you don't wanna go too crazy with the melody. This isn't some Beethoven type melody. Like this is just really simple and catchy. So like I kind of just heard it in my head, like bum 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 bum. Like when you think of low pump, this is the type of melody you think of, right? Copy this. So to copy, all you have to do is highlight and then Control B, and that copies it to the bar. So just quick little shortcut. And then the thing I like about like working with FL Studio stock plugins is that doing slides is super easy. So you could even do like a slide here, right? So those like glitchy effects that you get when you listen to like low pump type beats, this is how you can do it. So just double click here and then click this button to slide, and then you're gonna get the sliding effect. Yeah. You can do a slide here too. Right, so you can get creative and then explore more. And that's pretty much all you need for the melody. Like I don't even think I want to mix it that much, just because I feel like that's enough. So I'm gonna put it in the mixer. So just highlight this and then Control L. The only thing is maybe turn down the gain a little bit because it is coming in a little bit hot. Okay, so now you have our melody. Now it's super easy. We're just gonna go with the drums now. I'm going to be pulling sounds from both drum kits, Tony Shen Slap Pack 1 and 2, Volume 1 and 2, because Volume 2 is actually free for you guys to download for a limited time. I'm putting the link in the description below so you guys can get it. It's part of the Tony's Toy Box Melody Kit. It's actually included in that package, so you guys can actually have access to this limited time drum kit, which is free. So we're gonna use the Zapper 808 just because I feel like it sounds really big. It cuts through the mix pretty easily. So like there's a lot of high ends in the sound. The thing with low pump beats is that even if you're playing it from your phone speaker, it sounds really big and like the 808 cuts through. So that's part of the reason I want to go with this type of 808. So we're gonna just come up with a basic melody. So first thing you want to do is like a few housekeeping items for your 808, right? So first you want to tune it. So just Control E. Open this flag button, detect pitch region, and you want to make sure that the note highlighted here, so like it's a C2 here, right? It's the same note as the note highlighted in blue here. So if that's a D2, you would just right click here to make it D. So because that's at C, you can just leave it at C. Second thing you want to do is create an envelope for it, because like if you don't see how the notes overlap and it sounds just all muddy and stuff. So just do this type of pattern so that whenever you release a note, the note releases as well. So it just makes the 808 sound a lot more clean. So yeah, let's just do a basic pattern. So really easy, right? You can follow along the keys of your melody to make sure that it's in the right key, and that's all you have to do. So and that's pretty much all you need. Just an octave down, so just Control down, and then you got the 808. Now let's add a clap. I feel like Lil Pump likes his claps. Use the Cabo clap. You know, the clap melody, it's really super simple. Okay, up next you want to add the hats. With the hats you could have like a simple groove. You can just, you know, like this would work if you just filled each step. But we can make it a little bit more interesting by adding, you know, rolls and like other differentiated patterns to just add more hype. So to add rolls is super easy. Just go to step here and then, you know, half step, and then extend this all the way, and you know, Control U. Control U just basically cuts the note to the grid. So if you wanted a faster roll, you could go to 1/4 step, and you see how that opens up the grid. So if you can, you know, extend the note to how long you want to roll it, and then Control U, and you see how that cuts it to like a smaller subdivision so that the roll is a little bit faster. You can even do triplets. So triplets are super hard when it comes to trap beats, like da 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 da, right? Same thing. So no, let's go to like 1/3 beat, da 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 da, right? So Control U. And then we can do even like a quicker triplet roll. Extend that here, and then Control U. End it here. I like to leave a little bit of space at the end of hi-hat melodies just to give a little bit of anticipation for the next bar. Let's add a rim shot to just add an additional layer of bounce. So here, just copy that here. copy, copy, copy. Change the grid back to step. Last thing is a kick. Now, Tony Shen Slapback Volume 2 has some of my hardest kicks that I've ever made myself. Here's the Nike kick. Actually, let's use a stapler kick. And then for the kick, we're just going to follow along the 808 melody. So I'm actually just going to Control C, Control V this here, and then just move everything to C, because C5 is usually where most samples are tuned to by default. So just gonna leave it there, and then basically what that's doing is just following the same exact melody, the same exact rhythm as the 808, and it just, you know, adds an additional emphasis on the 808. So last thing we can do is add like some transitional like percussion stuff. So we're gonna go to Slapback Volume 1, and then we can just add like a transitional Congo between bars. So like something super simple. So it sounds like a triplet, so we could do a triplet. So right here, so bum bum bum, right? And that's it. Like, that's pretty much the entire beat. We're just gonna leave it one melody the entire time, because you don't want to be too complicated with the melody. That's just not what Lil Pump is. Like, Lil Pump doesn't do more than like 3 or 4 melodies playing at once. Like, that's just not him. So the most we're gonna do to add more variations, we're gonna pitch this down an octave to differentiate like the verse or the chorus or whatever. But this, again, these beats are like really, really simple, but the emphasis is on the energy, and you don't need a lot of sounds to create energy. So we're just going to highlight all of those channels and then Control Shift L to link multiple tracks. So now we have all of these linked, and then we're just gonna do some basic leveling. I would just, you know, turn the melody down a little bit, so the kick and the 808 kind of have more space, and the hi-hats are a little bit too loud right now. And yeah, the good thing with using my drum kits is that they're already pre-mixed to a point where you don't need to do that much stuff to bring it out in terms of energy. So a lot of the times you don't even have to add your own compressor, or like you don't have to worry about mixing your drums. You just have to level it a little bit in according to your beat. So yeah, that's pretty much everything. All you have to do is break it down and arrange it. So just go to pattern 1, double right click, and then split by channel. So that gives you every single pattern by itself. So it's a lot easier for you to arrange these patterns. And so yeah, let's arrange this. So you can start out with the melody. Now, I like to kind of introduce my melody a little bit. Like in the intro, I like things to kind of rise up and build. So let's actually go here, and then you see how there's a master filter. So you can actually play with the cutoff here to like open it up into like the main hype area. So I'm gonna start off like kind of like, it kind of sounds like it's a little bit muffled, right? You're gonna create an automation clip, and then right click here to like create a new point, and then that's gonna rise up. Now you don't want it to like, you know, rise back down during the verse, so what you can do is right click here and then hold, and then yeah, just close that, and then what you're gonna get is an intro that opens up. Yeah. going to make this clip unique. So duplicate this clip and then pitch this an octave down. So just control down or command down if you're on Mac, and then that brings everything down an octave. And here I might even get rid of the 808. See, the arrangement is like super simple. And here I'm gonna just leave a little bit of anticipation here. So that's pretty much the entire beat. I know it's not the most complicated beat out there, but then again, it's a low pump type beat. You want to get straight to the point and you just want that energy. And once you get that effect, adding anything else just takes away from the entire vibe. So that's why I try to keep it simple this time. But before I play the beat for you guys, if you haven't done so already, please show some love on this video. Drop a like, drop a comment on what you think, what you want to hear next, and leave a subscribe. You know, these things might seem small, but it really means a lot to me. So I want to thank you guys in advance for doing that. So here's the beat.